I don't know. I really have mixed feelings about this. To be honest, I don't think it will work out. I think my most honest opinion is that I believe that this government won't last for 4 years, to be honest. I believe in the sense that reality has caught up with the image of Sweden, to be honest. I think this is a result of Sweden not being perhaps as economically wealthy, or whatever you wish to call it, as we are perceived in the rest of the world. Personally, I think that's a bit sad as well. But at the end of the day, I think this will cause a lot of Swedes to actually think about what they want and how they want their future to look like.
I think it's okay. I don't vote for them, but I think you should listen to the people, and a lot of people like them, so why not? I think it's okay.
Well, from my point of view, I find it a bit scary because I don't agree with their policies. So, well, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, in other countries, Denmark, Finland, for example, those parties stayed in power for a few years and then they were gone again. So we just have to wait and see.
Well, I mean, of course, it marks a shift, because up until sort of halfway through the last parliamentary term, there was a very strict cordon sanitaire, an exclusion of the Sweden Democrats from political collaboration at pretty much all levels within the Swedish political system. The leader of the moderate party before, Ulf Kristersson, had to step down, among other things, because she had sort of hinted that the party could be open to collaboration with the Sweden Democrats, and now they are a fully integrated part in this collaboration. Yes, they don't get any seats at the government table, but aside from that, if what they have sketched today actually comes true, they will have a closer collaboration than almost any party will have had with a government that's not part of it. So it's not just that, oh, we agree on a few things in exchange for your support. They are part of a very integrated type of collaboration, and that's of course very far from being ostracized, as was the case just a few years ago. But it has been a sort of a theme in not just from the Sweden Democrats, but from quite a lot of the parties over the past couple of years, that Sweden should go from being a very liberal country in terms of migration to sort of arriving at the EU minimum level. And this is, of course, another step in that direction. So if you compare to what migration policy looked like maybe 7-10 years ago, it's been a substantial shift. The point of this having maybe arrived later in Sweden than in many other countries is, among other things, the roots of the Sweden Democrats. They're not the sort of anti-tax party that drifted in towards being anti-immigration. They have very clear roots in sort of right-wing extremism and even neo-Nazism. And even though, most members today weren't a part of the party back then, it's still very sort of clear in how the party has talked about that this past is a liability, or has been a liability. Maybe it's not anymore.